As any sufferer will tell you, it causes chronic pain, and the thing about arthritis is it doesn't discriminate. Children, teenagers, adults, it affects 1 in 5 of us, and while there's no known cure, here's Vasil Melandris with a new all-natural remedy that's providing significant relief.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, really, to be able to get around better and not be in so much pain.
I've been amazed at the manner in which this works.
The worst the pain got was being in agony, trying to do anything with my wrist.
Chronic pain, inflammation, fatigue. Arthritis can be a silent killer, affecting nearly 4 million Australians, both young and old.
An unbelievable cost of nearly $24 billion due to the effects of arthritis, not just in elderly people, but in the working group, where 2/3 of the arthritis occurs between the age of 15 and 65.
However, Danish researchers now claim that Mother Nature may hold the key to treating this debilitating illness in a plant many of us have growing wild in our gardens.
Chopping, preparing foods, etc. Hanging things out on the line was a problem at one stage. Couldn't do that either. None of those are problems now. It's all gone. It's great.
A couple of years ago, Adelaide mum of 2, Terry Adams, was constantly racked in pain in her wrists, hip and joints, finding it increasingly difficult to do the most basic chores around the home.
I used to suffer a great deal of pain. I was placed on painkillers, and I also used to take anti-inflammatories, which I didn't like doing.
But look at her now, taking brisk walks along the beach, Pilates classes and Tai Chi.
It's all through my whole body with the joints, you know, in my hands and hips and knees.
It was a similar story for 80-year-old Mona Mulligan from Valley View. After 20 years of living with osteoarthritis, she'd virtually given up hope of a remedy.
About 2 years ago, I couldn't even walk, and my daughter encouraged me to have a walking stick. Well, it's been kept in the boot of the car ever since. I've come good.
Mona's miracle came in the form of a capsule, recommended to her by her doctor. It's called Rose Hip Vital.
I noticed an improvement in my osteoarthritis. It would be 2 to 3 months after I'd started taking it.
There's nothing new about Rose Hip. The teas and essential oils have been used for centuries to treat a range of ailments, from acne to sleep disorders. But it's the compound discovered during the drying process that has Australian practitioners excited. Dr. Peter Tunbridge explains.
The mechanism that they've determined that the rose hip works is by inhibiting a particular type of white cell that's involved in the inflammatory process from actually migrating into the joint. So not only are you getting a reduction in inflammation, but you're getting a reduction in the amount of pressure inside the joint.
No prescription and no side effects, unlike many conventional medicines.
With current proprietary branded non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, they have significant dangerous side effects.
Better still, virtually no more painkillers required for long-time sufferers like Terry or Mona.
Oh, it's great to have my mobility back, to be able to do most of the things I want to do.
The trials that were carried out relative to the amount of paracetamol that people were using in conjunction with the rose hip, then there was a significant reduction in the amount of painkillers.
Dr. Tunbridge says rose hip capsules, which are TGA approved, can even be taken in conjunction with other natural arthritis-fighting medication, like fish oil or green lip mussel.
So here's another particular weapon in the arsenal against the inflammation. So I see that the future of this will be quite significant.
The cost per bottle is around $60 for 250 tablets, and doses vary from patient to patient. Mona takes about 5 pills a day, Terry a little less, but it's worth consulting with your GP first.
I'm more mobile and can do a lot of things that I couldn't do before I started taking them. So it's very pleasing.
Well, indeed, some great news there to mark the start of Arthritis Week. And if you'd like to know more about Rose Hip, head straight to our website. Alternatively, Arthritis SA says it's more than happy to take your call.